Morning, dear souls. I thought I'd share a few words on light, and I got this message from a dear friend of mine, Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron assists with light levels and will certainly assist me, and I assume that he assists everyone with light levels. Yes, he does. He assists everyone with light levels, and you know how, what I mean by this is like how much light you can actually carry in your body. So like the other day I said you must remove your baggage, because the more baggage you let it go from in your aura, your energetics, your beingness and everything else, the more light you are able to carry. So there's that aspect that you must consider to allow the light in, but we also want to look at how we can spread the light. So being a receiver of light is one thing, but how we can also distribute light. So being working with Archangel Metatron for me involves him assisting me to see where I need to let things drop, go, release, to allow more light in, and then where I need to distribute that light and how I can distribute that light effectively, because sometimes we have very outdated ways of doing things. I don't particularly use any tools. I'm not really into techniques and things like this. I do obviously use some techniques, but techniques are very linear. And so when something is linear, it can become how do I say this? How do I say this in in a linear language? How do I say this? When something is linear, it doesn't support the people that we're becoming. That's what I mean. So it doesn't always support the people that we're becoming, and so when you're working with things like light, you want to be working, when you're working with Archangel Archangel Metatron, then he assists you and helps you to distribute light in ways that you may not have considered before, because maybe they weren't ways that people distributed light before in the past. So I just want to just go over that again. Basically, lots of techniques and old ways of doing things are not going to support the humans that we're becoming. They're not going to be moving forwards to New Earth. Gaia, that is of a higher frequency now, does not support as those things. So basically, you can apply those things, but you are going to be of a different vibration of than the vibration of Gaia, which is the ascended part of Earth, and so therefore they will not be very effective. So we always want to be expanding, and everything that we have learnt, or at least I can only say from my own experience, but everything that I have learnt has brought me to a point to realise that we don't need tools. I've used loads of tools over the years. I mean, I have lots of tools and they're fun. I still use them, and some techniques I still use them because of the fun aspect, and for teaching aspects, because it helps a lot of people to use those things to get to that place where they don't need them. And you don't need them when you get to a certain point, because you realize that everything has always been here, and that you can tap into the nature. That's where everything is, in the nature, in the trees, in the sky, in the sun. The sun, whew, the sun is just an amazing. I take pictures of the sun every day. Every day I talk to the sun. Every day. Every day I get the sun to cleanse my crystal ball. Every day I breathe the sun. I breathe the sun, and I salute the sun. And I talk to nature, and I talk to the galactics, and I talk to all the beings that are there, ready, waiting to assist me, the angels, and the different kingdoms, the elementals. And we are very, very blessed to be here on this planet at this time, It's very exciting times. We're moving into New Earth. I'm experiencing a lot of New Earth already, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, beautiful. And I'm always looking for opportunities to experience and practice mastery so that I can share the light and spread the light. And this is why I particularly enjoy Archangel Metatron's assistance, because he helps me to do that effectively. Once you want to do something, once you have an intention to do something, then you will find that the right teachers will come in. And the right teachers these days tend to be galactics, beings, certainly for me anyway. Anyway, have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace and love.